Landry Anka, founder of digitalexplorers.net. I want to thank Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary Vee. In fact, I actually did. I sent him an email. Well, it wasn't an email, it was a message on LinkedIn after he posted a very cool blog that reinforced that everything that I created on my platform is exactly the key to long-term success. I say long-term because I have shared with you the statistics that are scary, and sometimes people get a little upset with you. I'm telling them, you know what, we need the facts, and that is that the very few online businesses, or very few businesses in general, very few online businesses make it. And most of them, 97%, go down within 3 months. Why? Because it's what they're built on. Now, I have a free webinar, and I'm going to share that with you right now, that information, and that is, why does this happen? It doesn't have to happen. So you might say, well, it's really difficult, or maybe I'm picking the wrong thing, or I don't have the experience, and it's none of those things. In fact, what I teach to anybody. I could take somebody off the street, and they would only need one thing: passion. They have to know there's something that they love. And actually, the interesting part is it actually goes deeper beyond that. Most of my students don't know what their passion is. We're so programmed to do things to earn, and whatever we fall into or whatever we studied and we find out we didn't really love it, or it translates into earning in a way that's not so much fun. Well, Gary Vee reinforced that if you don't do what you love, you have zero chance of long-term success. Right? You might stay in a job, you might even make money, but that's not success. Success is, do you want to earn money doing something amazing? And if you do it in passion, if you're doing something you love, you have a chance to be the millionaire or billionaire in their cases. In fact, everyone that you look at that has that status, that financial status, had passion. They were working in the basement. They were working in the garage. They were sleeping on the couch in their office for months because they couldn't afford an apartment. And that is what entrepreneurs do. I have had to do things myself. And you know what? You get the extra jobs. You do whatever you have because the thing you're doing and building, you're so passionate about, you can't imagine abandoning that. So I thanked him and I said, you reinforce the fact that I just built an entire company. I'm training people how to do that because we don't have options out there. We're supposed to go and learn how to create businesses. Let's talk about specifically online businesses. Doing something that makes money. It's always about, this will make you money. Look at what all these people are making, $2,000 a month, $10,000 a month on Amazon and this app. And it's like, well, nobody ever mentions, do you really love it? Is there a purpose? Are you actually creating a brand? Are you creating anything? Are you going to give something out there, a positive impact that you're proud of? We create all of that. And I realize so many people desire it. And they also question themselves, can I really do this? Because most of my students have never had their own businesses. So they question themselves. They're going into entrepreneurship and they're thinking, wait a minute, I don't have any training. I don't know anything about an online business. I don't even know what I love. That's why I created the platform. That's for you. I get burnt out executives, professionals, artists, really smart people who just have never created online businesses or their own based on something they love. They're burnt out. They're feeling empty. They don't have purpose. And I'm helping them to build something on passion, and they get excited again. And as my students have said, I've never had to think about this. I'm actually struggling to find out what I love because no one's ever taught me that I could actually create my own income doing that. And I said, we're not going to pick one passion. I'm going to have you write all of them down. We'll narrow it down to your offer. I've got a whole process I take you through that's a lot of fun. And I never say no. I have no limitations. I don't say, you have to just pick one or two. I just say, here's how they all fit into what we're going to create. Yeah, and eventually there's other ones you'll pull in. And we'll have multiple income streams. It's about loving it, having purpose, a positive impact, knowing your life has meaning. And when you tell somebody I have an online business, you can be proud and say, no, 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 I'm actually changing lives. I'm improving the planet. I'm doing something my kids would be proud of, or my grandkids. I am changing the planet and other people's lives while I'm changing my own. That's how we should be doing business. And my whole mission is to change how we do business. And every single person walking this planet should be doing something they love. Yes, why not? There's something, everybody has something they love. You should get paid for it. It could be anything. Yes, it could be anything, because we all have different talents. And through contributing all of those, we create a wholesome, beautiful world that you might think, lady, you're in la la land, and I'm going to tell you, I am so not. Why would this be a la la, woo-woo thought over doing things that are destructive? That's reality. We create our reality, and it can be that productive one, because when we do something that we love, our success goes up, our abundance goes up, our health goes up, and that's a good thing. And if somebody tells you that's not realistic, then they're in the programming that keeps them in jobs that no one wants to do, because it's not good for anybody. And there are people that want you there. We're not going to go into that. I just want to present options for you. So thank you, Gary Vee. He said he doesn't care what it is. He says, I don't care if it's stand-up comedy or fishing or whatever. You should be pursuing it. You can make money doing it. I'll show you how. The whole program revolves around that. You don't have to worry about a thing. Come on over. I've got a free webinar. Let's explore it together. I'll see you in the next video.